due to some of the recent comments I got on my food poisoning idea, leads me to believe that some preppers are not quite fathoming the problems that could be caused by a WROL, which would basically be war. Now, our own government has published many things for the Army on booby traps, improvised munitions. So our own Army uses booby traps and things like that. So all this is on the table. If a small group wants to defend their area, yep, booby traps are perfectly, or we might want to politically correct, call it area denial weapon systems. How about that? You know, when somebody steps on a big old sharp stick and it's got cow dookie all over it. Leads me to really believe some people are not mentally prepared for the WROL. You're not mentally prepared to do what it takes. Are you prepared to execute somebody? Could you walk up behind a criminal that has come into your community stealing stuff and execute them? Do you have the wherewithal to do that? I don't know. You may need to prep your mind a little bit more, because things get ugly. People in this country haven't seen that in over 100 years. I mean, this happened in the Civil War. It was probably the last time it was seen in this country. Yep, Civil War. They used booby traps. They used poison. They poisoned wells. Sherman's March was beautiful for that. Poisoning and tearing stuff up. Booby traps. You don't think it could happen again? Let WROL happen and try to come out and attack whatever group I'm with. Believe me, there will be booby traps. There will be poison. There will be all kinds of little nasty things. You know, barbed wire. Yeah, well, you know, barbed wire. There'll be area denial everywhere. I mean, IEDs. I mean, how else would you take out a big old truck? Yeah. Yeah, all that stuff is on the table, folks. So you best just get over it. If you think you're going to run and scavenge, there's going to be booby traps. There's going to be poison everywhere. Now, am I saying do that now? No, you can't do it right now. I mean, you got hooligans rolling your yard. You can't set a booby trap up for them and blow up the neighbor's kids. You can't do that. But after, you know, in a war situation, which basically what that would become, an EMP hitting this country would be really nasty. You know, well, the police couldn't do a daggum thing because they wouldn't. I mean, how many police officers in your town can ride horses? They wouldn't be able to control it anyway. So yeah, area denial, if you want to use politically correct terms around your compound, perfectly on the table. Because, you know, you may have to fend off a bigger force. Or you may have to have a delaying action while you leave. And the best way to delay them is the evil word. Booby trap. Yeah. So let's all go get the United States Army manual on booby traps and improvised munitions. Available on the internet. You can order it. It's a widely known publication. Everybody needs to know how to make booby traps. Booby traps, poisons, all kinds of little nasty things. Improvised munitions manual should be in every prepper's library.